All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honor to apostles and bishops and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, Akim pushing truth and sincerity around the four corners of the earth. And Shalom to you, citizens that are listening and learning in peace and quiet and sincerity. The brother Urala Ah from Children of Light. And it's gonna be a long lesson. So I was watching the Elder Yahweh Kanan of our camp. She did a beautiful lesson. You should go watch it. He titled it "Remember Lot's Wife," and you know I'm piggybacking off of his lesson. You know, the spirit jumped on me because the times we in now, it's like, man, you really gotta watch the women that you dealing with. You know. And really, like, you know, the scriptures say, you better off being, you're pretty much better off being alone, man. But if you got a woman you dealing with, and she ain't give you a hard time while you're in the truth. This for the brothers in the truth. I ain't talking to you you 2/3 niggas out there, cause y'all ain't gonna get this. Y'all ain't gonna understand this. A lot of y'all beta males out there. So this ain't for you. This for the elect men and the righteous men of Yahweh Shai, and especially for the newer brothers. So, when you deal with these women, man, you just, you got to know how to handle them. Or don't know how to handle them while you're in the truth. And if they not going according to the way, and that's a video to go watch. I just named that the elder then pushed out a day or two ago. But I'm gonna get started with the scripture. This is Proverbs chapter 31, verse 3. It says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings." And it says, "Give not thy strength unto women." And that strength can mean many things, like your substance, your time, your energy. And those are key things that's important being in the truth, because you don't want to be giving all your time to them, man. You don't want to put all your energy to them, because these women, matter of fact, that just made me think of a scripture that I didn't even have on my lesson, but hey, that's a spirit, though. Give me 1 second, because I'm going to type this in. Bear with me. Okay, this phone, I want to type it. Hold on, let me see. Matter of fact, we're going to do it here. Okay. This is a second Ezra's, because this go hand in hand with that. The scripture says, this is this first Ezra chapter 4, verse 26. It says, "Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servant for their sakes." Right. So it give it, and how you become a servant for their sake, because you give them your time and energy, man. You let them rule over you, and then after a while, man, a lot of brothers, it's been a lot of men that came to the truth and fell out because of their woman. So that's the number one thing you want to keep in mind, that you don't want to, that you don't allow happen. If the truth first, should these women last? You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to the proverbs of giving your strength to them, man. It's your time and your substance, your energy. Don't even give her look. If she the truth ain't even, you might as well keep from her, man, because they'll take this and use it against you if she's not a righteous woman. If you got a good woman, hey, that's better for you. And those are ways which uh destroy destroy kings, man. You know. And I was also thinking about just these women nowadays, man, because they getting more wicked. Starting with our women, the 12 tribes of Israel, you know, and mainly Judah being the head, because a lot of these women, all they got to offer to you, man, is ass. That's it. Excuse my language, but you know we keeping it real here, and that's what a lot of these women just got to offer, man. Because you look on social media, that's all you see. And matter of fact, that can go into the next scripture that I got. You know, so brothers, when you come in, man, you know, you deal with your woman, make sure the truth is the first thing. First thing first is the truth, and then, you know, you deal with her on that time. This is Ecclesiastes, so I can move out the way. Ecclesiastes chapter 26, I start at 23. It says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. Right. So who you think these women, these wicked ass women, given to? And just think about when you outside or even on TV, they show you on the social media, women want they want Jake out here being hood. They want hood niggas. That's what they love it, and that's wicked man, because there's nothing righteous about him. So they're giving a portion to each other, right? Because they both wicked. It's but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord, right? So the Lord gonna bless you. You fear and put the, how about you on shy first? He gonna give you a good woman. You know, you gonna have trouble in the flesh. The scripture say you're gonna have trouble in the flesh, but you ain't gonna get as much trouble dealing with one of these women, wicked ass women out here that you see on the streets, man. And that's all on TV, social media, you know. It says, a dishonest woman contemns shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband, right? An honest woman will speak highly of her husband, you know. But a dishonest woman, she only brings shame to her man, you know. She doing sneaky shit behind your back. And, you know, they don't tell the truth. They can't take accountability for shit, you know. So only an honest woman is what you need. And that's a righteous woman, man. It says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Let me read that again. It says, a shameless woman should be counted as a dog. And what's a shameless woman? And I'm finna break it down to you. So, out here in Chicago, because I stay 45 minutes from Chicago, I'm more closer to Wisconsin. On the south side, I'm going to say this is a couple weeks ago. Matter of fact, it's actually recently. I think if like the 19th or probably like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, so forth. I see it on social media. They just had they had twerk competition and stuff. And they had one out there for, I guess, the women. Whoever the best twerker, they win a car. Shit like that is wicked, man. That's wicked. They had a woman coming out, and you got all these women out there. I seen videos. If it was possible, on this phone, I would, you know, give y'all a glimpse of and show y'all what they be doing. But you can already just imagine. You see it every day on TV, YouTube, social media sites. You know what I'm saying? The women out there twerking, shaking ass, woman, no underwears on or so forth. You seeing everything, man. And that's just a shameless woman. And what is a dog? A bitch, a female dog. These women have no shame no more. They have excuses towards their ways. You know, the scriptures say, "All sin but little to the wickedness of a woman." So she gonna justify her ways of doing that. You know, the first thing to say, "Oh, well, they was giving away a car, so I went out there and had to go shake ass." Or they come up with women when they all get together, they defend each other in their wickedness. Or she just living life and just doing what she do. Let her live, let her do her with no shame, man. They don't care. That's why you got women be out here. They be out here fighting naked. They they fight in the little clothes, let their clothes fall off them. They don't think about pulling their clothes down. They sit there and they actually take off their clothes, get fully blown naked just to go fight. And don't care about who see what, man. So there's no shame in these women, man. That's why the scripture said it should be counted as a dog. But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. And that go back to the righteous woman. So if you got a woman that do got these righteous traits, man, there's more power to you, brother. It says, it's like I don't want to drag it. It says, verse 26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. Right, yeah. And what kind of a woman that dishonor her husband is a woman that's out here being a slut, loud, a degenerate woman, man, that you see on TV that they put out there like a bad, like I said this in my last lesson, that how they promote these baddies women from the lady Natalie Nunn that does that, and the Lord gonna punish her ass for that, man, because you breeding these, you actually breeding these these new type of women out here to have more of this masculine spirit, to be loud, and these women got power when they walk in clubs, man, because Jake out here, these beta males is letting them have it, you know. And yeah, they loud, they have no respect to their man. They'll tell his ass in a heartbeat, I can have another you, or I run this. That the power is in the thing between their legs. Esau gave him the power, man. He gave him all their power, and she would have no respect to you, man. So and she go out here. Everybody know that's your wife. I mean, your girl out here tripping. She getting talked amongst the rest of the people out here today, and that's a perfect example today. You hear about, oh man, you heard how such and such wife be, man. She be tripping. She out here loud. She be embarrassing him. And I done seen it happen. I seen a man around his woman, and she make a scene in public, trying to do the most. He's trying to be cool, and hey, we not finna do that out here. She want to make it loud and dishonor her husband, man. But that's as far as I wanted to go on it. The spirit just had me wanting to bring that out. But it's something to think about, especially in these times we are, because prophecy is happening, and it's ramping. Things is ramping up, and remember, man, remember Lot's wife, man. Because if you dealing with the wrong woman, hey, just remember when that time comes and time to go, leave her. And she don't want to go, you gotta leave her ass, man. Leave her. All right. If she chooses to dwell with you, even the scriptures say, even if she's not a believer, if she's an unbeliever, she chooses to dwell with you, they deal with her, But if she wicked as hell, man, you gotta get her out of here, man. Cause that ain't nothing but another problem for you, you know. So with that, man, I hope y'all been edified. And until next time, I say shalom.